Baradan Shamai, I am Lord Welshie, and welcome back to Railway Empire. Got a little bit of cash coming in compared to where we left off at the end of the last episode. We've got trains arriving at Kansas City, and there's one waiting on the switch over here from Wichita, waiting for the track to clear. Now, I'm thinking what I should do, because there's only the one switch quite far away, I might put a second one in a little bit closer to Kansas, just so that trains aren't going to be waiting quite so long. I also need to think about getting something set up to travel from Salina to Wichita. Now, I should be able to... Let me see if I can actually afford a locomotive at the moment. I cannot, so I do need to wait until I get a bit more money before I can do that. So I am actually going to spend the money to put an additional passing loop in here. I think probably around about here, long enough for a fully loaded train to pass another one, just so that I haven't got such a long wait. Because I'm obviously quite aware that this train from Wichita has been waiting a very long time for the route to be cleared. And I've just realised it's because whenever the train from Kansas has to stop there, it's kind of lying past the, what's it called, the points here, so it actually blocks the line. So I am going to put another one in, so we'll go into the track building mode. Oh wait, do I want to do that? Have I got another track in place somewhere? No, I have not. Okay, that's fine. So I'm going to actually start it probably... Ooh, where's going to be good to do it? I think here. We'll go to there. I think to here should be good. Is that long enough for a full train? Do you know what? We'll go to there and then to there. Can I afford that? 12,000. Yes, I can. So we'll get the signals in place. We want to make sure we get the directions correct on them as well. So first off, this one. Ba-bam! Followed by one... here, bam. There we go. That looks good. Cool. Follow along with the train. Yes, there we go. So we've... That will help, because it's much closer to the station, so if we ever have to wait for the line to clear, it only takes the train coming from Kansas to hit that section of points back there before we can get something moving and get the line cleared. This could mean I could actually get a third train running between the two, but I will leave that for the moment. I don't want to get too much going where I've only got $20,000 to spend. Now, Kansas seems to be doing okay. Let's take a quick look at the information. So, it's got a lot of beer in the city, and it only needs 0.8, but that means it's got plenty of export, which is fine. It does need sugar. It also needs paper and milk and so on and so forth. So I'm going to have to start looking at that. So, Robert's Preserve, how are you doing? Let's have a look. So, I think I made a big mistake in the last episode by actually building this as a large station, because that took a big chunk of my money. Whoops. So the building cost 200,000. So I did have a good amount of capital initially, but I feel like I wasted it on building this station. I probably would have been better off building a small station closer to the corn farm here, and then later on another small station closer to the sugar plantation there. That would have actually been cheaper, and then just joining the two rails up here to then go towards Kansas and Wichita. That would have been more sensible. And we've got the train just arrived at Wichita here. Now, Wichita's actually grown, so let's have a look. So, stock in the city. They have got a decent amount of beer, so we're probably going to have another load of beer arriving before long. Anyway, they have zero sugar. They do have a little bit of demand for sugar, a little bit of demand for corn, vegetables. Their warehouse is overfilled with vegetables, but there was none. How does that work? Okay, well, so we know they need veg, they need milk, paper, sugar, beer they've got plenty of. Ooh, a professor. Let's have a quick look.
Paper. You can write something on that.
Go away. Nathan Harris. So what does a professor do? Gives research tasks to your companies. You receive $35,600 and a one-off. Oh, I will hire you. Bam. Way, I got money! Now let's have a look at the research. I actually have some stuff I can do. Mass production. So, thanks to the greater demand for locomotives, they can now be mass produced. This not also avoids having to make individual adjustments, but the prices of new locomotives are reduced by 15%. Oh, I will go for that because I need to be able to afford more locomotives. And let's take a quick look at company and construction. So refund I've already got. Not too worried about that at the minute. Ooh, let's hire a new accountant. Bam! Yeah! And now I should be able to afford a train to go between Salina and Wichita. Oh, before I do that, before I do any of that, I should put a supply tower in. I also need to, unfortunately, I haven't got the finances to do it, and because I put that bloody tower in, I haven't got the finances to buy a train. Ah! Oh, actually, I'm not too far off getting old moored, so we'll do that. What I don't want to happen is I have a train running, and because I don't have, what's the word I'm looking for, the engineering section on either Wichita or Salina stations, the train will eventually break down. Ooh, we've got a train arriving. Toot toot! Just whistle as we come in. Hello, people! Step back from the platform edge! Don't get run over! I have to say, I'm always really impressed with the level of detail when you get right down to kind of trackside level like this. It does look good. I like it a lot.
Hello. New to the business?
Go away, Professor Van.
Everyone has to start somewhere.
Oh, wow, I can't even see... Whoops, wrong way. There we go. All aboard, please. All aboard. Preparing to leave. All aboard. Well, here's a point. Are there actually... No, it's all meat. Okay, don't get aboard. It's just the meat, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, boy. Well, at least we've got supplies flowing. Right, so I can now afford a new train, I think. So, let's see. We want going from Salina to Wichita. And because that's a nice short route... Bam! There we go. So we'll get you a stoker on board. Oh, hang on. You're both occupied, so I won't do that. And there we go. Train should be ready to go. Let's have a look. I actually meant... do you know what? That's fine. It's a nice short route. Oh, look at that. Just a little bit of a cutting here. What I'd love to be able to do, and I kind of get why you don't have the option, but it'd be nice if you had the option to like plant your own trees along the cuttings and embankments like this. Whee! Just go through the tower there. Just to add a bit of your own flair to the routes that you create, but you know what? It's just kind of emulating the South in America, so it's kind of got its own look to kind of go with. So this is consisting of passengers, beer, and mail. What is with just beer? All of these places seem to have plenty of beer. Like, Wichita doesn't need more beer. It's got plenty of... Hang on, we'll have a look now. It's up to 15 beer in the warehouse. It doesn't need the amount of beer it's currently receiving. Like... Yeah, so you're loading up with... Oh, lots of meat. That'll be good. Kansas City is consisting of... Oh, passengers, beer, and mail. Yes, okay, that passing loop there was a brilliant idea. It's saving a lot of time. That was... You know what, I'm proud of myself for that decision. Look at that, that's really cool, being able to just watch as you pass the train. Bye-bye! Oh, it's the little things that entertain me. Anyway, so we're making progress. We should have quite a nice supply of money coming in now. Trains running between cities carry freight and express goods. Express should be transported as quickly as possible because they make you more money the faster they're done. That's fine. Salina, are you in a downward growth? You are. No, I'm not having that. I need this city to grow. Your warehouse is overfilled with beer. Plenty of beer for the citizens of Salina. Please start growing. Please, Selena, start growing. Aha! We have curbed the downward trend. So they don't need any more beer. Oh, look at that. Just pure express goods on this one. Pure express goods. We've got passengers and mail. I mean, that's the important stuff, really, I suppose. Oh! Eagle! 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 I don't know why I'm so obsessed with the eagle, but eagle! Bye, eagle! Okay. Sorry, I got very distracted by an eagle. Oh no, a random breakdown. That is awful. Come on, get fixed. Get fixed. Get fixed, come on. Come on, you're almost to the station. You're almost to Wichita. Lubricant dispenser? Accelerates train maintenance by 20%. Bam, I'll put a bid in for that. I actually have the money to start bidding on things. No, I want it. If it goes above 40,000, I can't justify it. Because I need to start building to more stations.
Look out. I've still got an ace or two up my sleeve.
No, you don't. Go away. There we go. So that'll speed up maintenance on my locomotives. Come on, Roberts Preserve, Kansas City. I'm wondering if I'm going to need to put another passing loop in down here somewhere. You broke down again! That... Oh! Oh, you! I think that she has... my opponent there has been very rude, very naughty, and has sabotaged my locomotive. Anyway, let's see. Station restaurant. Increases time passengers in cities wait for trains by 20%. That might be useful. Or I do have assembly lines, which increases profits from transported mail by 6%. I will go with that because more money coming in from my express services will be useful. And then I think once I've got a bit more, I'll look at doing electric locks, which increases profit from mail by 7%. Right, I think I done got sabotaged. Ah, now this is where it's going to get tricky because... Right, yes. Oh! Well, what's this? Fayetteville has a connection bonus of $86,000. I cannot afford to do that at the moment. Here's an idea. Right. How much is a small station? 40,000. Right. If I get the station in, like so. Oh, wabam. Right. And then as we start to get more money in, let me see. I kind of want the line to skip here. No, that's a lot of money. I think I should just connect it to the Roberts Preserve. But what I might do... it's going to cost money. Look at all that money it's costing me. It's all the trees, man. It's all those trees. That's a lot of money. Okay. For the moment... Because what I'd like to do is upgrade Kansas City to have a slightly larger station, so it's got the two lines coming in. Because then what I can do is go... like so. And then when I've got the money, build that. That's going to cost a lot. I'm not going to have that much money for a while. So the plan is to connect it to one of the other lines here, because the train's not really going to stop at this station that often.
What do we have here?
Then it can go into direct...
New technology.
You stole my mallet! What? Oh, that's rude. That's just rude. You stole my mallet. I don't know what a mallet does. I think you just use it to hit things with, but you stole it. I'm not happy. So rude. What I should do is move that kind of about halfway along. But anyway. So we've got a train just arrived at the station. We're getting a little bit of money in. This is going to take a while, so we'll speed it up. Let's focus in. What have you got? You've got passengers, meat, and mail. Wow, look at you go! I mean, we are playing at double speed. Professor! Give me your money! That'll do nicely. Woo! Look at you go! That was a quick turnaround, although I guess it had to be. Balance per week, $598 per week coming in. Okay, so we're starting to build up a little bit of money. Now, here's hoping that Wichita starts to grow a bit quicker. How are we doing? Reporter? So what does the reporter do? Writes a critical newspaper article about your competitors and thereby reduces passenger income for several weeks by 50%. But your $44,400 is a one-off cost. I don't think you're worth it at this point because I do not have the money to spend on that. So we're still looking at getting Fayetteville connected, aren't we? Well, we've crossed over $102,000, so we're getting to the point where we may be able to start affording it before too much longer. Yeah, that was definitely a good idea, that passing loop. That makes it much, much faster. Okay. What's your manufacturing like? So, beer, as always. Weekly production is beer. It's just beer. Just beer, okay. Salina is also beer. And Wichita is meat. So basically trying to just get meat and beer between my 3 cities. That's it. Oh my god, that's a lightning storm over there. Problems in Kansas City. Let's have a look. Steel Empire is not having an easy time of it with the citizens of Kansas City these days, with even the volume of mail in decline. It all began with a series of revelations exposing safety hazards and poor working conditions. Although none of this has yet been confirmed, the people of Kansas City have lost their appetite for stations and trains for the time being. What? No!
A reporter provided an honest report about you.
Oh, you shut your You hired that reporter I didn't hire. You! Oh boy, look at this weather front. Breakdown, bad condition. Right, that's why I need to get... I've got to do it. I have to get...
Somehow,
there we go.
Your trains don't run smoothly.
That's because you keep breaking them down. I'm blaming you for this. Right, we have an inventor. What do you do? Provides you with ideas and inventions which give you 110 innovation points. I don't need that right at this second. I can research a new train. Or do I go with something... Alarm system? Protects mail cars against uninvited guests. And the electric locks. So those both get me more money, so I'll go with that one. Yes, that'll do nicely. That gets me more money from mail. Right, and now that I've got this one here, my trains can actually get a bit of maintenance on the go. Oh boy! You're losing me money, unfortunately. Right, what we got here? This business produces goods that are required by the industry in Fayetteville. Set up railroad line. Okay, I haven't got the money for that right now, but... you know what, that's fine. Connection bonus for the Lopez Pit. I mean, I would, but none of the cities I have require coal? Yeah, none of the cities I have actually require coal, I don't think. Who requires coal? You don't. Nope. Nope. And nope. No one requires coal, so there's not a lot of point. What about Fayetteville? What are your demands? Certainly not coal, but you do need furniture. Wait, no, you supply furniture. Yes, that's it. You supply furniture. Right, okay, so we have a plan forming. This big station might not have been a problems in Kansas City.
Look at it like this. At least you're in the paper. And
You!
with a photo, too.
Shut up! Stop slandering me in the papers! Or is it... wait, is it libel in print? Whatever... my competitors are absolutely ruthless! Titanic sinks following collision with iceberg. Oh no! On her maiden voyage from Southampton to New York, the giant Olympic-class ship collided with an iceberg in the North Atlantic, tearing open the hull of the ship along her side. Just 2 hours and 40 minutes later, the ship sank approximately 300 miles southeast of Newfoundland, or however you say it. According to the latest information, approximately 1,500 people lost their lives in the accident. Oh no! Oh, carriage thief failure. A thief who stole a carriage in Omaha, Nebraska didn't get far. Well, good. Oh, I don't want to be in the newspapers anymore. Everyone's just being so negative. I don't like it. It's mean. Right. How far off are we from affording... Oh, hang on. It's because of that, isn't it? That tunnel's going to be costing me quite a pretty penny. If I'd just done that, I could have afforded it that much earlier. This is why you need to check the routes that you're planning before you just kind of leave them. So I could actually afford that now. Can I afford to expand this station? Yes. There we go. Twin tracks. That's what we wanted. Sort of. I can't afford that, so what we will do... I don't want to bulldoze that entire section, just... that section. Like so. And what we do is... wait, hang on. Yeah, so we go like that to can't change route of planned tracks. No! Okay, okay. Do you know what? That was a bit daft of me, but never mind. So we'll go like this, and then we go to there. So they kind of cross each other a little bit. Okay. Get rid of that. It's because of that, I guess. That, and this is horrible planning. There. Like so. Yeah, it's not pretty, but it'll do the job, so... Right. We'll leave that... Yeah, I can't afford it. Whoa, look at that train go! Full steam ahead. Ha! It's funny because it's a train. It really isn't, but... Holy moly! That's all just corn, isn't it? So corny. I sincerely apologise. That's another random breakdown. That is not random. I am seriously questioning whether these breakdowns are... Really? Really? 2 random breakdowns that far apart? I am being sabotaged. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So I can actually get Fayetteville connected. And there'll be a through line Roberts Preserve to Kansas City. I could then look at extending this to here. Maybe? Is that worth doing? I don't know. Hopefully I'm not too far off being able to afford it, but then I need to also make sure that I can afford the locomotive afterwards. Yeah, we're getting there. We're getting there slowly. There you go. Onwards and outwards and carrying on. Wait, what? Hang on. Oh, yes, because I was going to think about adding another passing loop down here so that I haven't got such a long stretch. You are having a lot of random breakdowns. That's the third one. That is the third one in a single return trip.
I wanted to help you reduce your monthly labor costs.
Wait. What? Someone was recruited? Is someone making decisions about recruitment? That's for me to decide, no one else. Mail order, increase the number of packages. Yes, we'll do that because we'll get more mail on the go, and because we got that electric locking doors earlier, we get 7% extra profit from anything mail related, which is exactly the good thing. Exactly the good thing? Yes, good English, Welshie. Well done. Well done. Oh boy, okay. So this station might not be as bad a thing as I thought, because it's given me 4 potential kind of through lines here. Which isn't terrible. It's not terrible. And then I could think about just putting a quick loop down to here so that they can get to Wichita. Professor! Bam! Yes, that'll give me some money. Gives me some research points. Can I spend it on anything? No. Accountant. I've already got an accountant. Do I need another one? Has no problem with sluggishness but can't stand dynamic colleagues. Oh, hang on. Employs various tax tricks to reduce the cost of successful auctions by 26%. I don't really need another accountant right at this moment in time. Right, I do have the money to go wham. Okay, so let's get a new train line in play. So what we will do, we'll go Fayetteville to... hang on a minute. Oh my goodness. I have fudged myself royally. Oh, I can't believe I did that. The line for Fayetteville comes in on track 3. Then the exiting line is on track 2. How? What on earth am I doing? No! No! Oh, I can't believe I did that. I can't believe I did that. Where's my undo button? Oh, God. Oh, no. All that work. All that work I just put in to connect to Fayetteville, and I just completely ruined it. What on earth? Right, click to there, and then drag it across a bit so it doesn't cost as much. Where's cheapest? 55,548. That will do. Now, is it connected to the correct line? Let me see. Get rid of that. Get rid of that. Yes. Bam. Right. Oh, good gravy. I cannot believe I did that. I can believe it, but I really wish I didn't. So we will need a supply tower here. And there's an engineering works in Kansas, so I don't need to worry about that. Can I afford a train? No. Well, we can get the line set up. So you're going from Fayetteville to Kansas City. Nice and straightforward. Nice and easy. Oh, boy. I'm just making rookie mistakes right now. How's everything else doing? So we've got the train arriving at Wichita. Got you there. And we've got a train just arrived at Kansas City. That's fine.
So, what is a steam engine? Let's play dumb and say a steam engine is primarily a big, round, black room.
What? What? Stop! Don't even talk to me, man. How are we doing down here? How are my opponents doing? I really like the setup that they've got here. So they've got this kind of interesting junction layout. Oh, a station master. What do you do? Streamlines work processes at all stations. Electric motor. I don't want the bid for that at the moment. I am going to hire the station master because they streamline... So it reduces the time for dispatching trains by 5%. That's probably worth doing. Ooh, I have research. We'll go for stuff that gives me more money. So we'll go with... Station restaurant. Because people will wait longer. Then it takes me down to the interlocking tower. So I get 8% more fee for freight, which then goes to advertisements and unlocks a lot of good stuff. I think that's what I need to be focusing on, is making sure I get a decent amount of money coming in. Because at the moment, it's kind of a slow trickle. See, yes, I know there's still the kind of connection bonus here, but no towns that I'm connected to require coal. What's a surveyor do? Carries out precise surveys to reduce the cost of new routes by 6%. That's actually useful. Yes. Because even a 6% reduction of something that's going to cost, say, $80,000, depending on the length of the route, is worth doing. So how are we doing, Selena? Are you growing? Are you shrinking? Exports have spiked. Imports, yeah. You've got plenty of beer. What are you producing? This is the thing, is you require... Your demand is beer, but you produce beer. You do have a demand for grain and corn as well, so I need to keep that in mind. Random breakdown. Bonus for new industry. Okay. I can't afford a new industry at the moment, can I? So never mind. Well, at least the train isn't broken down anymore. Right, I can now afford the train. No, I'm not setting up a new line. I have a new line. Manage train. No, wait, what am I doing? Set up a line. Okay, so we're going Fayetteville to Kansas. Yes. Add locomotive. We'll go with the mallet. Because that's actually probably... Whoa, look at you go. Slow down the game speed a little bit. There we go. And I will hire the reporter. Because I'm sick of people taking advantage of my kindness. How's your route? How's your cargo, actually? So you've got passengers and mail. Reporter succeeded! Santa Fe takes critical stance. Reporter exposes grievances. Magic Trains is not having an easy time of it with the citizens of Santa Fe these days, with even the volume of mail in decline. Okay.
Other companies pay good money for press like that.
Yeah, well, cool. I don't have a retort. Oh, no, I didn't want to... There we go. Yes, that's looking good. Grand Central Terminal inaugurated, world's largest station in New York City. The Grand Central Terminal in New York was inaugurated at midnight as an express train departed for Boston. Then just moments later, the first arrival of the train was also celebrated. Huzzah! Excellent. Right, how are you going to handle this incline? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's not too bad. And then you go over this lovely bridge I've made. Oh, I have made an absolute mess of this, but we're okay. We're doing fine. I'm debating whether to actually put a connection here. I don't see why not. It can't hurt anything, can it? If we put it to here. There we go. So I can get 3 trains going if I need them. I don't at the moment, but yeah, that's good. So what cargo are you taking? All of the beer! Just beer. Oh, that's all you need to take is beer. Pure beer. Good stuff. Whee! You should get a speed boost when you go down a hill like that. Now then, I'm thinking if I put a passing loop in, Kansas City turns its back, reporter exposes grievances. Why am I being attacked over and over and over
Shut up,
again?
sweetie. There's no such thing as a bad press.
There clearly is, otherwise you wouldn't be paying for it. Right, okay. Okay, so my next plan was to get a line going from Roberts Preserve over towards Wichita, because Wichita actually does need... Saying that, right, Forest Isles also needed... whoops. Also needed connecting because they actually provided stuff for Fayetteville. So where's cheapest? 260 to 258. Is that my cheapest option? 240. Jeez, this is going to be super expensive. 230, 219, 205, 208. There's that 205, okay. So what happens if we go like 190, 190, 180? Nope, we're going back up. 186, 189, 188. I think the best I'm going to get is around the 180. 188, okay. 182 I saw there. Come on, there we go. Right. So we won't build that just yet. I'm not convinced I'd make enough money off it to be worth doing, so I'm thinking just a second passing loop and get another train going. Security guard is actually probably worth having. Let's go with... Let's manage that train. And we will give you a security guard who has no task. There we go. Nice. Good stuff. So you're carrying pretty much just consistently freight. So I'm thinking a second train going in would be good. Right. Quick look, what does Fayetteville need? Demand is grain, corn, wood, and beer. But not sugar yet. So I could always get an additional train running from Roberts Preserve to Fayetteville. That's probably my best bet. So I'm thinking... Let's get rid of that because it's just a waste at the moment. There's no point because it's going to cost too much money. We'll go like this. We'll go here, down to here, and to there. Yes. I will put another one in just because it's probably a good idea. No, not there. Closer to the station. How about right here? No, because if I ever decide to expand that station, we will end up with problems. So you go to there, go to here, and then here, like so, and then we'll get a couple of signals in place. So we'll put one here. That should do nicely. And then one there. And then we'll do the same down here. Like so. And then... like so. There we go. Maybe one closer to Roberts Preserve, but I don't want to spend too much money. So we go new line, Roberts Preserve to Fayetteville. A little bit of a waste because it's just going to be loaded only one way, but yeah, it's fine. Yep. Add locomotive. We'll go with a cheaper one. I don't want to spend loads of money. Yeah, that'll do nicely. Roberts Preserve is waiting for clear track. Are you? Wait, really? Oh, it's because... Right, I getcha. I getcha. Oh, right, okay. I see what I've done. I have ruined everything! But never mind. Right, let's watch as these two pass each other. Who's a mediator? What do you do? Mediator identifies object defects in objects being auctioned and subsequently reduces the price of your next successful auction by 25%. Nope. Not interested, thank you very much, because you cost money. Wait a minute. Do you actually go to a station that has any kind of engineering facilities? I don't think you do. You don't, and I need to get you some. Right, how are my opponents doing? Well... Wait, have you expanded a little bit? Maybe. Green fattening. Green fattening. What a name for a station. And a business. Green fattening. Wow. Right, so he's got... she even has got Santa Fe connected to Albuquerque to Leaf Farm. What do we got over by here? So we've got Lubbock connected to Abilene, which is then connected to the Foster Estate. So that hasn't actually changed at all since I last looked at it. And how are you doing down here? So you've got Corpus Christi to Scott Ranch to Brownsville. I mean, you've got San Antonio right there waiting to be expanded. So I don't know what you're playing at. Anyway, so we've got Fayetteville connected at long last. I can almost afford to get the engineering works in here now. The maintenance building, which I really, really need. I should probably look at streamlining this a little bit, because I don't think I've done a very sensible job with it. So what are you up to? Fayetteville to Kansas City. Beer, 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 beer. Beer! Oh, what a surprise. Headhunter. Headhunter, what do you do? Poaches an employee from one of your competitors. You can select position and competitor in advance. Oh, go on then. Wait. Engineer, stoker, conductor, security guard, station master, chief engineer. Chief engineer? That'd be nice. Accountant. Actually, no. I won't bother because that's a lot of money. And I can finally afford the engineering works at Fayetteville. Whoops. I need to zoom in so I can select the station. There we go. Blam. Right. So now I'm not too worried about engines, locomotives and such losing reliability. There goes the train. Oh, an engineer. I don't actually have one. Let's see. Reduces maintenance requirements for a locomotive by 20%. Superficiality. Blah, 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 blah. Superficiality likes creative people but cannot stand conscientious ones. Yes, I will hire you. I've got people busy doing stuff. I'm down to $68. The train got away from me. Come back. How dare you vanish like that? I can't afford the reporter, so... I have just realised I don't know if I made this long enough. Did I? Oh, maybe just? Let's have a look. Kansas City. No, stop it. Stop it. Kansas loves me.
This. At least
you
in the paper. And with a photo
again.
too.
That one again. That fiend. Oh, wow. Let's get you centered in the view. Oh, they say there's no such thing as bad press, but no one No one who has said that has ever played Railway Empire, I think. Oh, I've left the thingy. No, it's fine. It's fine. Okay, so I think we made a bit of progress. We're back up to a little bit of money. Oh. I will increase the profits from transported mail by 7%. Or I can increase the transported fee per freight by 8%. I will do that because I am transporting a lot of freight at the moment. That sounds good. Excellent. That's a cool 18,000 there. Good work, locomotive, from wherever it was you went to. Well done. Well, we've got Fayetteville on the go. We've actually managed to get a couple of more routes. Kansas City again!
Ah, free and independent journalism. A cornerstone of our nation.
You are buying off the newspaper. What is going on?
Oh, I didn't think that reporter would actually write something so nasty about you.
You again? Why is it always me? I'm going to have to start paying off reporters myself, but I can't afford to. I don't have the money for this. Oh boy, wow, that's a lot of negative press for me. Anyway, we've managed to expand and actually get the line running to Salina, which is good. We've managed to put in an extra passing loop towards Kansas City so we can well, we're getting a little bit more reliable and kind of better timings on the trains going between Kansas City and Wichita. Roberts Preserve is now actually... Ooh, conductor. I am going to hire a conductor. Bam. Let's get some trains managed. I'm going to put the conductor on by here. There you go. Also an engineer, because I just had the engineer sat there doing nothing. There, right, sorted, good. Everything's gravy. So as I was saying, we've expanded, we've got lines in place, we've got more locomotives running, we've got steady income coming in. Fayetteville is on the go, which is nice. We've got a random breakdown, and just... there we go, clearing the breakdown now. Good stuff. Right. So, before anything else goes horribly wrong, I'm going to end it there. Eagles! A pair of eagles. Is that like super lucky? Is that like super lucky? The camera moves a bit too fast. I can't... Yes, wonderful. And they're flying directly over Kansas. I cannot get bad press. I cannot get bad press. This is good. This is a good sign. Anyway, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this episode. It was a bit all over the place today, but we are making progress. I'm hoping to make a bit more in the next one and maybe get a few more lines crisscrossing all over the place and maybe get one started over the river and get some of these businesses in this big open section here ready and connected to my network. But as it is, I think we're doing okay. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this one. If you liked it, hit that like button down below. And as always, I'll catch you in the next video. Bye-bye!